Welcome to our video. I'm Ryan Chan, CEO and founder of UpKeep. Today we're unpacking the huge price tag attached to deferred maintenance in the United States. Is it really costing us over $1 trillion? Stick around and we'll uncover just how we got into this mess and why maintenance should never be overlooked. We'll also explore the implications of neglecting maintenance and what we can do about it. Let's get started. Now let's dive into a topic that's been making headlines: the cost of deferred maintenance for the United States. It's a whopping $1.2 trillion. Yes, you heard that right. But why is this happening? Well, it's a simple case of putting off maintenance tasks until they become too big, too expensive, and too critical to ignore. Think of it like ignoring that strange noise in your car until it breaks down completely and you're stuck with a hefty repair bill. Right now, the U.S. is in the midst of spending this massive amount to support President Biden's infrastructure law, passed in 2021. This comes after 5 years of discussing the problem during Infrastructure Week, and at a time when our national debt exceeds $31 trillion and inflation rates are at their highest since 1982. There's a need for us to strike a balance between chasing innovation and taking care of what we already have. Maintenance tasks, though not the most glamorous, are vital and need to be given their due importance. So, how did we end up in this situation? Well, the answer lies in our focus on the new and exciting. We've been so caught up in the next billion-dollar startup or the latest technology that we've neglected the basics. Maintenance has always been seen as a necessary evil, something we know we need to do but would rather not. It's not as exciting as building something new, and it often gets pushed aside. But here's the thing: deferring maintenance catches up with us eventually. Our infrastructure is aging, with our dams averaging 56 years old, our water treatment systems and pipes at 45 years old, and our bridges at 43 years old. The American Society of Civil Engineers, or ASCE, has been issuing infrastructure report cards since 1998, and the 2021 report card gave us a C-, up from a D+ in 2017. 11 categories were stuck in the D range, signaling that we're far from settling our overdue infrastructure bill. Deferred maintenance doesn't just come with a high price tag, it also results in short-term gains and long-term losses. For every dollar saved by deferring maintenance, future capital renewal costs increase by $4. And that's not even counting the indirect costs, which could be more than 15 times what would have been spent on maintenance if it hadn't been deferred. In 2019, a report from the nonprofit Volcker Alliance warned that repairs to the nation's aging infrastructure could cost more than $1 trillion, or 5% of the country's gross domestic product. This figure represents the deferred maintenance costs for our roads, highways, and other critical public assets. But the cost isn't just monetary. There are safety consequences too. We've all heard stories of poorly maintained bridges and roads causing accidents, sometimes with tragic outcomes. Deferred maintenance in public schools and government buildings also puts our children and employees at risk. Hazards can include exposure to dangerous mold growth, poor air quality due to outdated ventilation systems, and tripping and falling hazards due to poorly maintained sidewalks and parking lots. Unfortunately, much of the damage has already been done. We're now faced with a $1.2 trillion bill over the next several years in a challenging economic landscape. The lesson here is to prioritize and budget for deferred maintenance before it reaches such epic levels. The challenge moving forward is to balance maintenance against other priorities and to make these historically mundane tasks more appealing to everyone. Paying for preventive maintenance and taking care of the roads, buildings, and systems we use every day is not only critical to the safety and well-being of our citizens, but it's also a wise financial move for future generations. And that brings us to the end of our discussion on the cost of deferred maintenance. We've explored why maintenance tasks should never be overlooked and the implications of neglecting them. Remember, for every dollar saved by deferring maintenance, future capital renewal costs increase by $4. Let's give maintenance the attention it deserves. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more insightful content. To learn more about how UpKeep can help your maintenance and reliability teams be more successful, visit our website at upkeep.com. Until next time, stay tuned and stay informed.